Today, we're going over the price of this Defender and how much it costs me per year and per month. Now the video is going to be a great bit of pounds, and hopefully you'll be able to understand how much this car costs and, well, whether you should get one. So what is the vehicle? Well, to me, it's the pinnacle of off-roading and the pinnacle of 4x4s, and that is the Land Rover Defender. Synonymous with obviously the original Defender, and really I feel like they've done quite a good way in resembling the original in this latest iteration. This one is a 2025 HSE Top Dynamic Hard Top. Hard Top basically means it's a commercial. So you've got a divided rear with no seats in, and you have a third seat instead of having a larger kind of center console. It is an incredible car. I love it. And in fact, if I had the choice, I probably wouldn't have had a commercial, but it was a lease deal and it was too good to pass up. So what was this lease deal? Well, I've always been a subscriber of TGE, and he posted in his broadcast that there was a mega deal coming out. And in fact, he got one himself. He actually thought it might have been a scam because when he signed up for it, there was no understanding of when it was coming or anything like that. Next thing you know, his Defender landed. A Santorini black commercial Defender, exactly like the one you're seeing now. And well, he posted it in his broadcast channel on Instagram, and well, I just jumped at the opportunity. So what does this cost me per month? Well, it cost me £380 per month, including VAT. Now, I paid a £4,000 deposit and I have the car for a year and a half. So that's the first lot of costing. So it's leased and it cost me £380 a month. Now, let's get into the fuel costs. So fuel costs actually aren't too bad on this. So it's a diesel and, well, I gotta be honest, it's not too bad on fuel whatsoever. Probably fill it up about 2-3 times a month, chucking 25 to 30 quid in each time. So say it costs me between 75 and 90 quid a month, roughly. And then we have insurance. Now this one, I was actually pleasantly surprised about. Obviously you hear an awful lot in the news about these getting stolen, about how easy they are to steal. A lot of the time through the keyless entry systems. Well, I've got this on a multi-car policy with the other cars in the kind of household, and it costs me not too much really. It's £575 for the year. So, you know, pretty reasonable. What would that be? About 45 quid a month? So, for what I'm driving, a £72,000 vehicle, I don't think that's bad at all. And then we have road tax. Now this is one that has annoyed people in the comments quite a lot on my shorts. And that's because I said I don't pay it. Well, in theory I do, but it's included within the lease payment. So where I would have had to pay £1,600 in the first year and I believe £400 thereafter, I don't have to think about it. So I know I'm actually paying it, but I don't have to worry about it in my monthlies. Oh, and by the way, if you're still watching this video, please subscribe to the channel. It would mean the world, and well, it means that I get to keep on doing videos like this. So let's get back to it. Then we jump into breakdown cover. Now, a lot of people will know these Defenders do have quite a bad rep for this, and well, it's mainly because of that Ingenium engine. So it's nice to know that I have breakdown cover, and if anything ever happens, I'm not left stranded on the side of the road. Key thing with this though, because it's a lease, it's another thing that's included within. So when it comes to my monthlies, so far, all it is fuel, insurance, and well, lease. And then there's wear and tear items. Main one of that being tyres. There's 5 of these, obviously being the one on the rear as well. They're Michelin all-terrain tyres and they're 20 inches. Now I only have the car for a year and a half, so in theory I shouldn't have to buy a tyre. But if I did, say because I got a puncture, it would cost me about £250. So we'll include 250 quid in that main price, just to conclude at the end. Then further to that is servicing. Now this is another point where I luck out. Because I have the car only a year and a half, I actually don't ever have to service or MOT the vehicle. So that's another saving on the car, and well, another saving for my pocket, because frankly, the monthly is bigger than I'm used to. And now to the part of the video that you probably all want to know, and that's the total cost per year of owning a vehicle like this. Well, with everything included, including the deposit, that comes to £9,350. Realistically though, the deposit is only paid once, so you'd bring that down to £5,350. Again, on top, there's a good chance I might not need that tyre, so that would be £5,100, and then, well, what's £5,100 divided by 12? 425 quid a month. So that's what it cost me, 425 quid a month to own a £72,000 Defender. And of course, I say own, I'm leasing, it goes back in a year and a half's time. But to be honest, I'd pay that every day for the reliability, knowing you've got a new vehicle, having what you want, fundamentally. This Defender, if I was to go down the PCP or HP route, would be closer to £1,000 a month. So I'd say I got a deal, and well, I think I got a steal. So that's the video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all soon. Have a great day, and bye-bye.